Hey guys, what's up? Brandon here, coming at you with another commentary. And, oh, what is this foreign game I see here? Could this be some Battlefield Bad Company 2? I think it is. You know, I noticed I hadn't posted any Bad Company 2 gameplay since my build guide, which I posted before QuakeCon, so I wanted to give you guys another Battlefield commentary here in preparation of the Battlefield 3 beta. Because we saw a new trailer for Battlefield 3 this week, which looks awesome, as usual. And the date 9/16/2011 was posted at the end of that trailer. So I'm hoping maybe that means the beta is coming in the next week or so. And if not, you know, they've only got like 2 or 3 weeks to release it, or it's not going to be September anymore. So anyway, on to the gameplay that you're seeing here. This is the second half of a round of Rush on Isla Inocentes. And though I'm sure most of you Battlefield players are already familiar with the concept of kit switching, I thought I would highlight it here because I think this gameplay does a pretty good job of showing how effective it can be and how important it can be to helping your team push forward when you're attacking. And kit switching is going to remain relevant and important in Battlefield 3 as well, because as far as I'm aware, there's not going to be any additional delay or hindrance to switching kits on the fly like you currently can in Bad Company 2. So I would encourage you to become more aware of when it's useful to switch kits, and give it a try when you're playing in servers. And hopefully this gameplay will show you just how much havoc you can cause by switching kits effectively when you flank. Anyway, that's about enough gameplay talk. Let's talk about something that happened this week that I found unfortunate, disappointing, and hilarious, all wrapped into one. I am of course talking about the release of Dead Island on PC. I think it's been a while since we've seen a game botch its release so badly, after having so much hype and so much potential leading up to its release. And this is definitely the first game I've ever seen that launched with a key bound by default to put you into the developer's no-clip mode. Now, I know, Deep Silver came out almost immediately afterwards and said that they had accidentally released the wrong version onto Steam. They had apparently released a pre-release developer build onto Steam. But honestly, does that really make it any better? I mean, we are talking about the one most important part of your digital distribution strategy, which would be to make sure that when your game releases, that you have the right build on all of the digital distribution platforms. And so I think it's such a shame, because it felt like this could really be a big release and start a new following in a gaming landscape that right now is largely crowded with sequels. The unfortunate and disappointing part, however, is that this has turned out to be just another example of developers treating pre-order customers like guinea pigs. It certainly feels as if the days of owning a complete and fully functional version of a new release on day one are long gone. Interestingly, this trend has been coupled with more and more incentives for customers who are pre-ordering games. So I think Dead Island got a free DLC code if you pre-ordered it, and Battlefield 3 has been perhaps the largest example I can think of to date, with the Physical Warfare pack and the Back to Karkin expansion pack. And that's why you see all these AAA titles with such large marketing budgets, because, for example, if Battlefield 3 isn't playable on day one, right, if Battle Log goes down completely and none of us can play it, we look like the suckers, because EA has already made their money. They're locking up 1 million+ pre-orders in order to guarantee a successful launch before the game even ships. Now, I'm sure if there's some major game-breaking issue, they'll still scramble to fix it, but hopefully you see my point. And that is that more than ever today, I feel like the large publishers are more concerned about sales revenue than they are about delivering a good gaming experience and keeping a good reputation within the gaming community. Now, certainly there are exceptions to this, okay, but I'm just talking about the trends that I see. And when you look at, for instance, the Battlefields and the Call of Duties of the world and all of the marketing money behind them, it makes me wonder if they really have confidence in the quality of their game. And what I mean by that is that if they're offering me a ton of free downloadable content and special exclusive items and all of this in exchange for my promise to buy their game before I actually have the chance to read reviews and ask others how they like it, it makes me think they're afraid I'm not going to buy their game once it actually has to stand up to the test of public opinion. After all, what other reason would they have to provide such a strong disincentive for people to wait and buy the game after it launches? Now, I understand that these companies are businesses and that they're looking to make a profit like anyone else, and that they use these strategies to mitigate risk. But these are just my opinions, and I'm sure there are some very logical counterpoints to my arguments. So I'm curious what you guys think. Maybe some of you agree with me, or I'm sure some of you probably think my line of thinking here is way off base. But I'm curious either way, so leave me a comment on the video or tweet at me, and let me know your stance on this topic. Anyway guys, this gameplay is almost over. That knife kill was kind of embarrassing, but I thought you might enjoy this little revive to no-scope here at the end as we blow up B and win the map. If you liked the video, don't hesitate to hit that like button for me, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy videos like these and you want to see more of them. Also, like I said, follow me on Twitter and tweet at me. The link is below in the details section. As always guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.